Good morning, everyone. Pedro here with another live stream. Super excited to have you guys. Today is Monday, October 17th. Wow, man, time flies. Super excited to have you guys. If it's your first time here joining us, welcome to the family. And if you're looking to, take the markets at a more simplified approach and you're looking to learn how to trade, or maybe you're just starting out, or maybe you've been trading for a while and you've just haven't had the success you've been hoping for, well, you've come to the right place. So make sure you guys join our awesome community. Make sure you guys subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you get notified every single time we're live. We are live every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So really appreciate you all very much. We do have some news at 8:30, guys. So something to keep in mind. Also, I'm just going to update the video description here as more people join in. But just wanted to welcome you guys for another beautiful day. I hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you guys are. Crazy. We had GJ move up as well. So I'm just going to update the video description here, guys, and we'll get started shortly. Let's get it. Let's go. Got the black tea. Let's get it. Let's go. You guys know what's good. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning, guys. Alright, guys, we're gonna begin shortly. Just updating everything here. Okay, so hope you guys are having a good morning here, guys. So give me 1 second, almost finishing up. Okay, guys, so we're gonna begin now. Thanks so much for joining in. We've got Zulkarnain. Sorry, I can't even pronounce your name right. Cleo Pedro. Probably just trying to say hi. Okay, Gemma Linden, odd cat, buy or sell. Gemma Linden, please do not spam the chat. I really do appreciate it if you don't spam the chat, buddy. One message is enough. I could see it. We'll take a look at that in a bit. We've got chat to who? Sorry. Here in India, it is 4:42 p.m. Anyway, morning, man. Hey, appreciate it, man. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. So, you guys are already in the afternoon. We are just starting our day here in Canada. So, a huge time difference. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. We're gonna just take a look. Obviously, you guys can see we have the news here. We do have some USD news, some manufacturing, Empire State Manufacturing Index news at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's move on to the charts and see what's going on. So obviously, like I mentioned last night, remember I told you guys we were looking for a break to the upside, and we saw a nice clean push to the upside. Down now, we just got a nice retest. If we narrow it down to the 30-minute, we can see a little bit more clear as to what I'm talking about. So we got a nice push, strong momentum to the upside. We got the pullback. Now we got price pushing back up. Even if we look here, this was about 4:30 in the morning. 4:30 in the morning, we got a pullback. Right now, 7:30, we're now getting a push to the upside. At this point, we may see a stronger push to the upside. I may expect a stronger momentum push, after the news. Could be a possibility. At this point, I'm just seeing GJ to continue to push up. Even if I pull, like, let's say my fib here to the highs. About 80 pips right there. The ideal entry would have been a little bit lower, I'll be honest. Probably around here would have been the most ideal entry. At this point, it's a little bit more risky. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? We got the pullback a little bit earlier than we usually do, which was around 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. So no, we got a pullback here. Actually, 6:45. Yeah, that would have been the most ideal entry, anyways. It is what it is, guys. Target levels are kind of around here at 168. 800. But yeah, it's most likely gonna continue to go up. For me, it's a little bit more of a higher risk now at this point. It is what it is, guys. Hey, let's go, Tom. What's good? What's good? 10 p.m. here in Australia. Your health right now? Doing good. It's just pretty much a dry cough. I think it's just the thing is, like, in Canada it's starting to get cold, so it's a lot of, like, some days are nice and then some days are like really cold. So then the drastic changes between the weather changing and stuff like that, because right now it's fall. So like some days, like for example during this week right now, we're at 4 degrees this morning, so it's really cold. But if we look at next week, which is weird, next week it's going to be all sunny, right? And it's going to be 18, 19, 17, right? But right now this week, the high of this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is all the high is 8 degrees. So, you know what I mean? A lot of us, we get all excited. We're like, yeah, you know, it's warmer, you know what I mean? All that type of stuff. And then the next day, boom, cold, right? So it's like, it's just, unfortunately, the weather we have here in Canada is very, very emotional. Hey, let's go. We've got your JPY go for sales, I think. Hey, Kunis, let's go. Let's go. Got my sister-in-law here as well. Let's get it, guys. So we're gonna continue on here. So like I said, overall expecting for GJ to continue to go higher. That's just my overall expectation. I'm expecting it probably to come up, like I said, 168 800 right now. At this point, to be honest with you, like it's unfortunately it's a little bit too late to get in. It is what it is. Remember, there's so many opportunities, guys. We might be able to get on the pullback. and then we'll just go from there. Okay, we'll take a look at AUD-CAD. Give me 1 second here, guys. So AUD-CAD, we've actually broken below this range level area. So as you guys can see, we were ranging for quite some time. We finally got a break below, and we are retesting it right now. So even if we go on the higher time frames, we can see a clear indication that we've broken, below that level structure. And even if we go to the weekly, I want to see kind of where we're at, because it could be also a fake out. So we have to be aware of that. Even if we go up to monthly, we're pretty much at a crucial level of structure. So right now it's just kind of a little bit of a waiting game at this point, just to kind of wait and see what price does. We need to see some sort of rejection of this level area here on the monthly. So it seems like we are starting to react a little bit. However, starting to look for buys is a little bit still unrealistic, just because I don't really see any bullish sentiment coming in yet. We don't know. Price could continue to melt to the downside. However, on the weekly, it seems like the weekly is starting to turn a little bit bullish, which is good. So we may expect, like I said, some sort of a temporary pullback. But again, we were ranging a little bit for quite some time. So at this point, we were ranging a little bit, broke below. We're retesting now. So if at this retest we see shorts, then we can expect a continuation to the downside, right? So it really just depends, guys. You can see this is much more clear. It's a ranging, consolidating market. We broke below, we're retesting now. So if we see a rejection of this level, we can start looking for good potential sells. Like let's say this 4 hour looks bearish and engulfs, so this one here, this candle, previous candle here, then there you go, boom, indication that we may see a stronger move similar to this previous move to the downside, right? To give us maybe a wick on the higher time frames, right? So obviously we can look for sell opportunities and stuff like that once like I said, once we have like the 4 hour time frame close bearish, if that's the case, right? Because for all we know, we could maybe see something like price actually break to the upside, right? We don't know yet. So we just have to monitor price and see what it ends up doing, guys. Overall expectation, like I said, that's kind of what I'm looking at there for AUD-CAD. Okay, so we've got okay, cold. We are getting warm and Aussie still still got fire going on now. Oh my gosh, damn, that's horrible, Tom. I hope that, yeah, that's the only thing. Like we deal with that in, like, for example, the west coast of Canada, which is like forest fires and stuff like that, and it's not nice. It sucks. It really does suck, because you know what I mean, just a lot of like natural trees and resources that get affected by that. Let's continue on to the major pairs, guys. You know what I mean, I was just kind of focusing on that. We did have someone request that. Let's focus on the major pairs, which is the most important thing. We can see GBP, AUD, and GJ. Do you see what I'm saying? That push right there, guys, like I said, it's going to the upside at this point, but the entry unfortunately is not the ideal entry, right? If I get in here, for example, okay, I'm just going to show you guys something. We're on the 15-minute time frame. Let's say I get in here, just because I know most likely it will be going up to the upside. Let's just say for whatever reason I get in here and price just happens to pull back once more to this level structure. However, if it starts pulling back, then I'll probably get in. But let's say it starts pulling back and I right now have a 35 pip stop. At this point, if I'm targeting here at the 0.618, okay, I'm risking, okay, 35 pips. That's over $350 for a full lot. Okay, to gain $680. The gain is good. The overall risk reward ratio is 1.9, which is still, it's okay, but is not the ideal. You want to have a nice cleaner entry here, which is still doable, which is at 7:15. So we've got 6:45 a.m. We had that pullback, even still at 7 a.m. when we just got in right now, still would have been okay at the open of this candle. That would have been a strong indication in itself that we were looking for continuation to the upside. And then we target the highs here So we got a 110 pip move, and we're only risking, let's say, probably around, let's say, a tighter stop loss at 25 pips, right? So now this starts becoming a much better risk reward ratio. We're talking about 4.29, right? That is the type of ideal trade to be involved in. You get what I'm saying, guys? If you guys are understanding this explanation, guys, or you enjoy these live streams, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. Let's get it, guys. Let's go. Welcome to all the new family members as well. So let's continue on, guys, here. What are we looking at here? So GJ, we may expect a continuation to the upside. If we go up to the weekly, we do have to point this out. We have lots of room to the upside. Like I mentioned last night in the previous live stream, I said, guys, we're looking for a continuation to the upside. This is my overall expectation for GJ. I know some people were saying, well, Pedro, why are you expecting that? Because we've come here to this level of structure, right? And I know I looked crazy last night in the live stream, and I said, guys, we are ranging, but I'm expecting it to finally break above. Do you guys remember that? I said that in my live stream last night, right? We saw what? Multiple rejections. We've got rejection, right? And rejection. And then I said, guys, this is probably it. We're going to get that break to the upside most likely, right? But don't worry, nothing to panic. We have lots of room to the upside. This whole range area here, just to give you guys a little bit of perspective from where price is currently at, is over 749 pips, right? So we still have so much more move to the upside that we can take advantage of the markets. But now that we have that break of that level of structure, we have a good indication that, hey, you know, we can continue to trade the markets and you know, profit within. So that's pretty sick. Oh, okay, sorry, I mean fire in the house for warmth. Oh, okay, gotcha. Nice. All right, guys, so let's continue here. Let's so that's kind of my overall outlook on GJ. Just to give you guys an idea, right? This is kind of where I'm expecting price to potentially come to. Right now, it's kind of retesting this area here. We may see a little bit of turbulence, but it is what it is. It has broken above this level of structure, which is pretty good news. You know, it could be a fake out too. We just got to wait for the retest now at this point. So like I said, I most likely see GJ continue to go higher, retest or to come to the at least the 0.618 level, 168,800. That's kind of my overall expectation there for GJ, guys. I will keep you guys in the loop. And then, like I said, guys, there's so many opportunities in the markets where you learn to be patient. You learn to not let that affect you. Okay, so let's take a look at gold, guys. We had gold pull back. Remember, I told you guys these were two gold trade setups that we had last week, which is amazing. But gold, we had gold. Remember, I told you guys I'm expecting gold to pull back to this level of structure, and we saw a price hold and respect this level here twice. So that in itself would have been a strong indication for me that gold was going to continue to break above, and it broke above this level of structure. Like I said, if we break above this level of structure, we're looking for a continuation to the upside. And you guys can see that we broke above, and we've kind of been just slightly trending to the upside. And so if we take a look here, we can expect gold to potentially just kind of slightly, it broke above, it retested a little bit to continue at least to these highs around 162,789. That could be my overall expectation. You know what I mean? As long as we get a little bit more volume, a little bit more stronger momentum, we can expect a continuation to this level of structure. If we look at the 15-minute, let me clear this area here. Yeah, so that's kind of my overall expectation. We might see price come back up one more push, and then it might come back down, because we have been, if we look up to the 1 hour time frame, we have been kind of, you know, respecting this line to the downside. So you could see that price has been respecting this trend line to the downside. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 right now. So we could expect gold to probably actually reject this level and continue to go down further. So it's at a crucial level right now, to be honest. Like I said, we might get some little wick, some push to the upside on the higher time frames, and then come back down, right? Similar to this right here, right? So we'll keep an eye out on gold. Overall, though, it's not really looking that bullish. We did get that push to the upside, except like I said, I'm not really expecting or I'm not seeing some bullish momentum. We are also getting a huge wick rejection here, so that's a indication that price is just kind of stalling. It's taking a little bit of a break. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what we're looking at gold. I'll keep you guys in the loop. We'll come back to gold. We'll see what we can scope out either way. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Chetan, let's go, brother. Let's go. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. For those of you that are just joining in, let's get it. Guys, if you're new and you haven't joined our Telegram group, guys, make sure you guys join our Telegram group. It's absolutely free to join. We have an amazing community of traders there. So look forward to seeing you guys inside. Guys, we got a nice close and push to the upside for GJ. As you guys can see, we are still continuing to go to our target. Yeah, so we'll see what ends up happening with GJ. Let's continue on here. Gbpusd, we were looking at a potential double top formation. However, again, similar with kind of all British pound pairs, we are expecting it to continue to go higher. If we get a break above here, then we wait for the retest and we can see Gbpusd continuing to go higher. So we'll see, guys. I'll keep you guys in the loop as well. Let's take a look at AUUSD. Similar thing. So AUUSD, we're at a major level structure. We got a rejection of this level, which is good. We have also, if we look at the monthly, for the past 3 months, we've been going down. So at this point, we can expect some sort of an exhaustion. We can expect AUUSD to finally start pulling back at least to this level of structure up here at about 168,300. Kind of that area is kind of my overall expectation. We should see some sort of a pullback at least and see price range at least. Just because it's been super bearish for the past, like I said, 3 months. Weekly, we're starting to get some sort of a reaction, which is good. Daily as well. But like I said, I need to see price kind of start ranging at least and starting to pull back up. We shall see what ends up happening. Again, this is kind of a little bit of a range area. It seems like price broke below the range area. We had a strong momentum push to the downside, and so now we're retesting, so we could expect probably price to come down. So current overall outlook right now is a continuation to the downside still, believe it or not. Seems like we are rejecting this level here, which is our previous support, now future resistance. So I can expect AUUSD to continue to go down further. Like I said, however, we are at a major level here, so that's something that we do have to keep in mind. But short term, we may see AUUSD come down a little bit further, guys. So that's kind of my overall outlook right now. Yeah, so that's kind of what we're looking at, guys. I hope you guys are understanding that. If you are, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel. So let's go. Let's get it, guys. Okay, so I just need to update something here, and we're gonna continue on. Okay, guys, so just give me 1 second, bear with me here. Let's go, let's go. You guys know what's good. All right. Guys, if you guys are new or you've never been here before, introduce yourself, guys. Let me know where you're coming from. Let me know what country. And yeah, don't be shy, guys. Just give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, guys, so we're gonna continue on here, guys. Got the black tea, you guys know what's good. Okay, guys, so we've got Chethan. Can you check USD JPY? Good morning, Pedro. Can you check USD JPY and GBP please? Yes, we'll take a look at that for you, brother. USD JPY and GBP odd. Already went GBP odd, but we'll take a look at it either way again. Tom Brooks, let's go. Wow, Pedro, subs going up, was 500 when I found you. Yeah, man, thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate the love and support that I've received from each and every one of you guys. And like I said, my whole objective of this channel is to be able to provide as much value as possible, guys. And not only that, just to create the community we have created, guys, which is amazing. And I'm very, very proud of how far we've come. And you know what I mean? I haven't been able to do it. I couldn't have been able to do it without you guys. So I really do appreciate you guys very much. And thank you for being a part of the family, guys. We've got so much more, you know, to go. And you know what I mean? I look forward to seeing you guys succeed in your trading. I look forward to seeing this community grow as a whole. And, you know, for us to be able to, you know, help each other out. You know what I mean? I want to help you guys out. And you know what I mean, for you guys to grow as a community, you know, network as a community, which is the most important thing. We've already been seeing that, you know what I mean? If you guys join our Telegram group, you've already probably seen how much everyone supports each other. You know, someone has a question, most of your questions are already answered through our free Telegram group, which is amazing, guys. You know what I mean? That just brings a lot of happiness. And like I said, you know, one of the main things is being able to give back is the biggest thing in life. You know what I mean? Sometimes, yeah, you know, getting is nice, you know what I mean? But when you give, you know what I mean? It's amazing. You know, it's like a God-given type of thing that we've been hard DNA to be able to give people and bless other people. It's just like a best feeling ever. And it gives you purpose, right? Because a lot of times, a lot of us are like, what's my purpose? What's this? What's that? And let me tell you that for me, being able to help other people and being able to see how you can impact someone's life and change their life and it just by, you know, helping them is huge, guys. It changes your life completely. Anyways, let's continue on. Let's not get distracted here. Gbpusd, I'm expecting Gbpusd to reject this level of structure. If you go on the higher time frames for Gbpusd, we have been, you know what I mean? This is an area where, you know, price has come back up. So we had this price move up here. However, I'm expecting a retrace, okay, to this level structure down here at about 1.76,934. This is kind of my target area for Gbpusd, and I'm going to highlight this here. You can see in the past it's been multiple areas of support, and we've got resistance here, most recent price action. So that's kind of where I'm expecting as a target area where price may exhaust. You know, if we break above it, then we, you know what I mean? The reason why I don't see that is because even here on the weekly, we could see that, you can see my trend line here. We have been respecting this trend line for quite some time. Overall direction is to the downside. You can see it very, very clear. Look, we've got rejection, right? Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Slightly a little bit came back up, but again, lower high. And then you can see right now where price is currently at right now. So we tried to break below, actually, and you can see that we did have some news here for the British pound. The British pound. However, we're kind of, you can see at the bottom too here, right? Starting to form some sort of a wedge. So right now at this point for any GBP pairs, but more specifically because each one may be slightly different, Gbpusd, I'm expecting some sort of a breakout, and that breakout could be, we get a pullback to that level structure I told you, and we might see a push to the upside, right? Or we get that a pullback and price might fail to hold that level of support, and we may see price continue to go down further, right? So at this point, like I said, short-term wise, we're expecting some sort of a pullback down to this level structure, and then we wait for a breakout, either a breakout to the upside, and like I said, you know, we're at that downwards trend, so we might see finally a breakout, and that will kind of shift the overall direction of the market, or we might see the pullback, and then we might see actually price range here for quite some time. You never know. Look at how much price ranged here for a while, right? You know, since March 2022 all the way to like almost August, end of summer, right? We just range, right? So we don't know. Price could come up here. This is a major level of structure where price has respected in the past multiple times. So we don't know if price is just going to keep reject this level and then continue to go, you know, range, right? So we'll keep an eye out on Gbpusd, but that's my overall outlook. You know, short-term wise, like I said, we're looking at probably sells as long as price is able to respect this level structure, and it seems like we are getting some good rejection here, which is what we want to see. So the next candle, I want to see probably a nice bearish candle engulf this previous candle here, close, and then we can start looking for sell setups, probably target like our TP1 below here, and then our TP2 just at the support level area here at 1.78 355 area. That's kind of my overall expectation. I'll keep you guys in the loop either way. It does seem like we are forming here on the 1 hour some sort of ignoring this area here, like a triple top or a double top formation. Pretty clear. You can see it here, guys. It's very, very clear double top formation here. But we'll see. You know, that's kind of my overall expectation there, guys. Jan 63, let's go. Got a nice hand. Let's go. Let's get it. Welcome, guys. Welcome to all the new members that are just joining in, guys. Appreciate you all very, very much. Afternoon, Pedro. We've got Daniel Trades. Let's go. It's afternoon here in South Africa. Let's go, brother. Wow, let's go. We got people from all over the world. As always, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, we got Pops here. Good morning. Let's go. Love you, Dad. Let's get it. Pops is always joining, you know, even from work, so he's always supporting there. So love you, Dad. Let's get it, guys. So we've got lots more to look at, guys, and like I said, you know, sometimes we were able to catch these trades live in our live stream, and sometimes, you know what I mean, we may catch it after. So stick around. Make sure you guys stick around to the very end. Also, guys, smash that like button if you enjoy these live streams, right, guys? I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel, and in turn, it allows me to be able to continue to produce these videos. Let's go, Laura. Yes, we got my sister-in-law here. Let's go, Kunis. Let's get it. So yeah, guys, let's continue on here. So welcome to all the new members, guys. Make sure you guys don't forget to hit the little notification bell and hit all notifications so you get notified every single time we're live. Sometimes I do surprise you during the week in the evenings as well too, so make sure you guys don't want to miss out on those live streams, because we sometimes are able to, you know, surprise you guys, and we do take advantage of the markets, right? So we are getting a rejection here. So US 30, same with NAS 100 at this point. Remember I told you guys we were ranging, and we'll start getting some volume during the day. So it seems like we are getting some sort of a push to the upside. Even if you watch my previous live stream from last night, remember I told you guys, I'm like, guys, we might get price to come back up to this level of structure, and then we'll see price kind of reject this area here to the downside. That's my overall expectation here for NAS 100. I just wanted to come up a tad bit more. Remember I told you guys it might come up here. I wanted to reject this area. If price comes here, as long as price respects this level and we see like a strong bearish candle here on the 1 hour or something like that, we can then get it on sells and target the lows over here. So this would be a nice, I'm going to draw this out so you guys can see it. And then so what I'm seeing is, again, we got that nice pushback. I want to see price reject this level 100%. If we get a respect of this level of structure here, then we're looking for sells, okay? And then we can see probably price come up here. We could probably see something like this, like a stronger move to the downside, and then probably start pulling back. Something like that for NAS 100. We'll see. So we might get that pull back up until probably like 9 o'clock or whatever, and then we'll probably see it melt. Could be a possibility. If it goes up, then it just invalidates our overall trade setup, guys. Remember, guys, as traders, we need to look at the markets with a clean slate. No emotions, guys. Please understand this. This has a lot to do with psychology, and you know, overall, what I've learned over the past 6 years that I've been trading is that you need to have your psychology in place. You know what I mean? You need to look at the markets with no emotion. When you get in a trade, right, it doesn't mean because I have no emotions, I'm just going to get into a trade, whatever, right? No. When you are looking at the markets, right, you want to be able to look at it at a neutral approach and be like, well, there's a chance that the market will always have probability. The market's all about probabilities, right? But if you have a trading plan in place, you will see success, right? There will always be losses. That's part of the journey. That's part of the industry. That's part of trading. You will always incur losses. However, if you always manage your risk and you don't let the losses affect you psychologically, okay, then we can expect you to be profitable, right? So you'll see success in trading. If you let these losses affect you guys, it's a great example, and I read this book. I read this book called Trading in the Zone by Markle Douglas. This book is so impressive, guys, and I highly suggest you guys read it if you get a chance. I don't have a link, sorry guys, I don't do like affiliate marketing. I don't have any links or anything like that, but you can literally go on Amazon and just look for Markle Douglas. It's called Trading in the Zone, and it teaches you guys, his focus is literally the psychology aspect. It taught me a lot. And so one of the main things that he mentions is kind of like a child, right? When a child has a first interaction with a dog, let's say the child's first interaction with the dog is negative. Let's say the dog, for example, we know dogs have they're amazing pets, you know what I mean? But let's say, for example, unfortunately, the child had a bad experience with the dog. The first interaction didn't end up going too well. You know, the dog kind of like, let's say attacked or scared the baby or the child in this case, because, let's say, I think he gave the example, he was like a younger child, like, 8 years old or whatever. Let's say, for example, you correlate that with the markets, right? And you had that one bad experience. And so every time you see a good trade setup, you're going to be afraid to take a buy or sell. Because why? Because our minds are like that. Our minds are very much linked to bad experiences or good experiences. So if you allow that, basically what's going to happen is it could affect your trading plan. It could affect how you approach the markets, right? So I know for some people, they go a little bit too far, and they don't have some sort of emotions. So, okay, we've got, for example, Jan 63, no emotions. What about positive emotions? I'm not allowed to be glad when I make profits? Of course. We're not supposed to be robots here, but we're also supposed to trade, obviously look at the markets in a positive approach, of course. But you also, when I say no emotions, is you have to respect the outcome. Whatever that outcome is, that outcome could be negative or it could be positive. The problem is with a lot of traders is that when they start getting too, how do I explain it? They start winning too much, you got to sit back. I always sit back. When I'm like, let's say I killed it last week, we had amazing trade setups, amazing trades we took, even live. But then I said, guys, I need to sit back for a bit, because if you allow it to get to your head, then you start being like, yeah, well, I can dominate the markets. I could do this. I could do whatever, right? So you always have to have your mindset in place, because if you don't have that in place, guys, trust me, it will affect your trading. So, yeah, you do have to trade. Believe it or not, as funny as it sounds, guys, you do have to trade with no emotions. If it's a win, yay, awesome. But if your focus is always win and hoping that price is going to go in your direction, then you're going to find yourself pretty disappointed. I'll be honest with you. Because if your expectations always, oh, I'm hoping I'm going to win, I'm hoping price is going to go my direction, or if price goes in your direction, okay, perfect, good, enjoy your profits, enjoy whatever, you know what I mean, the case is. But keep in mind, the markets can humble you guys. The markets can do anything at any given time, and so you have to trade with accepting the responsibility of a loss, okay? Let's go. If you guys understood that explanation, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Let's get it. USD JPY, kind of what are we expecting here, guys? We can see, again, similar setup. We are forming some sort of a ascending wedge pattern formation. It seems like we may expect price to continue. If we get a break above this level of structure, right, we want to see a strong momentum push to the upside, and a close of at least, I'd say, a 30 or 1 hour candle breaking above these highs over here. Then we can expect a continuation to the upside. If we get a break above, close, and we wait for the retest, and we get an on buys here. Similar to what happened down over here, we had a similar move here, which was same thing, an ascending wedge pattern formation, and then we saw a break, a nice clean retest, and it continued to go with the trend. However, sometimes these pattern formations, right, may break to the downside. That is a possibility too. And then we would target kind of the entry level of this wedge pattern formation, right? So that is a possibility sometimes, right? We may see price come back down to this level structure here, right? But we need to see price break, and then we wait for the retest. Similar thing with where we are right now, except at a smaller scale. So price is just kind of exhausting at this point for USD JPY. For those that are wondering what's going on, we are kind of forming, like I said, this wedge pattern formation, ascending triangle, and we need to see some sort of a breakout. So I would look for buy setups above this level structure, which I already kind of had, or sell setups below this level structure here, right? And we would have to wait for a retest if it sells below, and wait for a retest if it breaks above, okay? Overall expectation for USD JPY there, guys. Let's go. We've got fast plotting. Welcome. I'm not sure if you're already part of the family, but either way, welcome. We've got Mark here, gambly feeling, not sleeping at night, sweating over negative trades, etc. Hey, you know what, Mark? It's all good. Stay positive, brother. It's all about, remember, one of the things that my mentor told me was, when you get into trades just to get in, you're just gambling. If you get into a trade with no, how do I explain it? With emotions, and this kind of goes back to the psychology. Trust me, guys, I'm telling you, we're talking about people that have been trading for over 30, 40 years in the markets. You know, Forex has been around for a long time, you know what I mean? And not having your psychology in place will make you lose trades consistently. I'm telling you guys, if you don't get your psychology in place, you will not succeed in Forex, you will not succeed in trading. And you need to understand that that's almost 80% of trading is a psychology aspect. It's controlling your emotions. It's, you know what I mean, waiting on a trade. If you miss out on a trade, don't FOMO in, you know what I mean? It's about if the price or the trade that you took is getting closer to your stop loss, or it's in drawdown, or it's in your stop loss area, keep your stop loss as it is, take partial losses, whatever the case may be, to manage your risk, and then you kind of go from there, right? So let's continue on here, guys, because a lot of times, a lot of young, like, you know, new traders, right, guys, and it happened to me when I first started, is it's horrible. Like, you expect, for example, let's say you're expecting price to go up, right? Watch this. So we're looking for buys, an example, right? And let's say price, we're target whatever. Let's say we target this area here, that's 60 pips. And we set our stop loss here, okay? And we do a 20 pip stop, boom. But let's say, for example, we get price to start to push a little bit. It goes up, then it pushes a little bit back down, and then it comes so close to our stop loss, almost stops us out. And we're like, no, we're waiting for buys. We're waiting for buys. We're waiting for buys. So no, we're going to move our stop loss. I'm going to move it a little bit down here. Then price comes down even further. You're like, no. I still believe price is going to go up. We've got some support here, whatever the case is. And you move it down even further. You're like, no. I'm going to just wait. I'm going to wait. I'm already kind of in this. I'm heavy lots, whatever. I need to make my money back. You know, I believe price is going to still go up. Look, we're on an upwards trend. And then you move it down even further. What happens here, guys? This is what I'm talking about, not managing your risk properly and over trading at this point and moving your stop losses, and you're allowing your emotions to make the decision at this point. You know what I mean? You're not trading with logic, but you're not trading with a clear mind. You got what I'm saying? That's really, really important, guys. Okay, so let's continue on here, guys. Welcome to all of our new family members. We had a couple new family members just join, guys. Welcome. Make sure you guys also don't forget to hit the little notification bell, guys, and hit all notifications to get notified every single time we're live. Let's get it. We are here every single morning, and might surprise you guys tonight as well too. We're gonna kill this pre-London as well too. So okay, let's continue on here. Let's go GJ. Let's take a look at GJ fast plotting. Let's get it. And then we'll continue on here, guys. So do you see what I'm saying? Obviously this is not our setup. This was just an example I was setting up here for you guys. Right now we're at a make or break point. We'll see what ends up happening depending on what breakout we get, either to the upside or to the downside. If it breaks below, then we're looking for a retest and a continuation to the downside. Okay, guys, overall expectation for USD JPY. GJ, we had someone just ask about GJ. Again, beginning of the live stream when we got in, I told you guys we were looking at buys for GJ, and I expect it to probably continue. I'll be honest with you. Right now it's 757. I'm expecting it to come up to this level of structure here at 0.618. Again, though, I want you guys to keep something in mind. When we are trading, okay? When we are trading, we need to understand something. Price could do anything at any given time. Although we know that overall the direction is here, or this is a major level, whatever you want to call it, price at any given time could come back down and melt, right? We might get some news, you never know, right? So we need to keep that in mind. You can't just always expect it 100%. And this is why I would tell you, don't get in here on a buy right now. If I'm telling you, yes, it's going up here, don't get on a buy. Why? Because your risk reward ratio is going to mess you up. If you get on a buy here, right, and you set your stops at this point and price pulls back, let's say you do a 30 pip stop, and let's say your target is here. We're talking about a 50 pip move. The risk reward ratio is 1.7, right? It's not the greatest, guys. You know what I mean? And we might get some sort of the next candle pull back and then continue to go higher, right? So that, you know, that's something that you have to keep in mind, is to learn to be patient, guys. There's going to be trade opportunities all the time. I'm letting you know. Okay, so we've got Zernan, CHF, JPY have a fake out. Is he coming down from a double top? Your reaction, bro. CHF, JPY, man, I don't really trade that pair, but I'll take a look. If you guys understood the explanation, please smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. Appreciate the love and support, guys. Let's get it. And welcome to all of our new members, guys. Make sure you guys also join our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing Telegram group. It's absolutely free to join. The link is in the video description below. Okay, so let's continue on. I'm gonna take a look at that for you, CHF JPY, but overall I don't really trade that pair, guys. Do you see how it's pulling back already here? Do you see that? We might get a pull back to this level here, this level structure, and then we may see a continuation to the upside. CHF JPY, let's take a look at the weekly. Where are we here? All right, so we had our member here ask a question. So we were looking at, so he's saying CHF JPY have a fake out. Is he coming down from double top? Your reaction, bro? Okay, let's take a look here. That's the whole point, guys. I want to help you guys out. You guys know I'm here to provide you as much value as possible, guys. So if you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe and join La Familia. I really appreciate you guys very, very much. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell, guys, and hit all notifications. We're going to kill these markets, guys. I'm excited for this week. So CHF JPY, where are we, right? We always want to look at the bigger picture here, guys. Where are we in the markets? So we are reaching a level, let's say a level of resistance here. We're on the weekly. Even if we go up to the monthly, we can see that price is coming up to this level structure. However, in the monthly, if we look closely, this candle is looking pretty bullish. So it seems like it might still have a little bit more of a push to the upside. We may actually target the highs here, probably to that level here, a little bit higher. If we go to the weekly as well, if we look, we could expect price to continue to push a little bit higher. Right now, we're kind of here, and it seems like it's trying to push a little bit higher. So we might create something like this where price can come back up and then finally reject. So again, like I said, on the monthly it looked bullish. On the weekly it's looking bullish as well. We're just getting a nice clean strong push like this. We got a strong momentum push, we got a nice pullback, and then we got a nice bullish engulfing candle, and then the next candle is bullish. My expectation for CHF JPY is for a continuation to the upside. Probably target these highs over here. We may see a similar move like we saw here. So if we push this like that and we move it over, you'll see it literally moves us exactly to our target level here, and that's kind of where we can expect price to go. Also, if we kind of pull our fib, if you like, if you will, we could see kind of price come up to this level area here. Even if we put it here, let's say that previous wick right there, right there. So this 0.618 is actually at this level structure here. So again, that's kind of my, don't base it off of just the fib, but my overall expectation is a continuation to the upside. The weekly is looking bullish. The daily is also looking bullish. Not only that, if we look here on the daily, look at this nice clean trend line is being respected multiple times here for CHF JPY. So I don't really see a double top formation, to be honest. I see a continuation to the upside, and we could see probably one more touch point here, and then we may see a final break. We may see some sort of a double top formation at these highs here. This is the daily time frame, and looking at the daily, that's looking pretty bullish to me, and it's also looking like it respected this level structure here multiple times. You can see price respected it here, right? We got respecting price here. We got respecting price here as well, right? So we can see clearly. Okay, guys, I want you guys to learn. If you guys are understanding, you guys understanding this, guys? Make sure you guys smash the like button for me, guys. Do you guys see how clear we're able to look at the charts here? How clear we're able to look at the markets, guys? Let's go. Let's get those likes, guys. Let's get it to 30. Let's get it. Okay, so let's continue on, guys. Here, let's see. So high, we've got Saksham here. High is today's USD news important. Yeah, so we've got also Jan 63. Let's go. Exactly what Jan said. Exactly. So if the folder is red, it's important, guys. If it's orange, it may be slightly important. Not as important as red. Red is what we want to look out for, and yellow is not important, guys. Not at least important enough to affect price significantly. That's how we're able to point out the differences there. overall, we're looking at an upwards trend here for CHF-JPY. Are you guys understanding that? Yes, yes, no, yes, yes. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me, guys. Yeah, okay, so let's continue on. That's kind of my overall expectation there on CHF-JPY, right? We're still pushing to the upside. We may see a nice clean continuation to the upside overall. Not only that, if we kind of zoom in here on the 4-hour time frame, just look at that, guys. That's pretty awesome here. Yes, we do have a little bit of support here that kind of holds a level of resistance, but at this point, if we get a nice continuation, this is kind of what we can look for here. Let me show you. Give me 1 sec here, guys. Give me 1 second here. Just give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, okay? Give me 1 sec. Okay. 1 sec. Let's turn this light off too. So we want to see a nice strong push to the upside, which we're already getting a strong bullish momentum here on the 4-hour. Strong momentum push, right? It'll probably come up to these highs here. And we're talking about CHF, right? CHF JPY. Strong momentum push, it'll probably react to these highs here. So then we'll start getting a pullback at this level to this level structure. If we see price respect this level structure, this is our entry, guys, right over here. This is our entry, and we look for buys. Okay, I hope you guys are understanding this explanation, guys. If you are understanding this explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. This is my overall expectation, guys. This is how we look at the markets. This is how we kill these markets. And yeah, that's kind of what we do, guys. You know what's good. Lots of pip movements here, guys. Even if we target the highs over here, that's like, it's a lot. It's the 4-hour. You guys get the point. Lots more move to the upside. Good potential move to the upside. Okay, so give me 1 second here, guys. Just bear with me here. Okay, guys, so we'll circle back on CHF JPY. I should keep it on because it's looking pretty good even on the daily. We can see, like I said, price has been respecting this upwards trend line. So I'm actually liking this because there's lots of good potential trade setups that we can get out of this pair here. And overall, the amount of pips, guys, that like if we get a confirmation that price breaks above here, is even if we target the highs, that's over 200 pips. And let's say we target the level, I'm telling you guys, like over 600-700 pips. So there's obviously, it's not going to happen overnight, but lots of great potential. Let's continue on here, guys. Let's go. We'll take a look at gold. Give me 1 second here, guys. 1 sec. Okay, so yeah, we'll circle back on this pair because it looks pretty juicy, I'll be honest with you. Let's take a look back at GJ. Overall expectation seems like we are getting a push to the upside, exactly as predicted. However, we are getting a pullback. So what I want to see is price, if it pulls back to this level of structure, I want it, and at this point, take your profits. If you guys got in when we first said it, please take your profits. Let's get it. We could expect GJ to come back up now, and I expect it to come down to this level of structure. If we get a retest yet again and we reject this level of structure here on GJ, then we can expect a nice clean continuation to the upside. It seems like we're trying to get price to come back down. It might retest this level. If we get a reaction here, we'll see what ends up happening, but we have to monitor price and see as it goes. However, we might see it come back down here, and if it breaks below here, then we're back into square one, and then in the higher time frames, we're back into this range. However, we did kind of push up. So, you know, we pushed up. We could see maybe a fake out like this, but we'll see, guys. Obviously, we have to kind of monitor price and see what ends up happening. I'll keep you guys in the loop overall, and we'll go from there. Same with gold. Gold, remember I told you guys gold, we were expecting it to continue to come up to these highs. We are seeing a bullish sentiment for gold overall. And so it might come up to this higher structure here, this level of structure here, and then probably come back down, right? We'll keep an eye out on gold. But overall, from yesterday's live stream, we had this pullback here, and I told you guys, I'm like, you know what? We're looking at potential buys here for gold. We got a nice clean double bottom area here, and then price ended up going in our favor. So we may see a continuation to the upside to that level structure for gold, and it is looking like a nice clean buy setups, but I would have liked to get in at least down here. It's a much better entry. Would have been down here. 71 pips, something like that. But at this point here, it's too risky, way too risky. Yep, that's not the type of trades you want to take, guys. Nope. So, and then, you know what I mean? That's kind of when you sit on the sidelines and you're like, nope, I'm gonna stick it out, guys. I'm gonna ride it out. I'm not gonna be, you know, just getting into trades just to get in. You know, as traders, we have to be patient, guys. We don't want to just be getting into trades just because we want to, you know what I mean? Okay, guys, I'm gonna put the link here for our Telegram group, guys. Make sure you guys join our free Telegram group. We have an amazing community there in our Telegram, so I'm gonna put the link here in the chat box below. If you guys are new, guys, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys just hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time we're live. Maybe you're just starting out, guys. Maybe you've never, or you're new to trading. Whatever the case is, guys, make sure you guys join the family. Trust me, you will be able to learn so much, guys. There's so much that we teach every day, and you know, our community is growing as it goes. So look forward to seeing you guys join. And you know, if you're looking to level up on your trading, or maybe you're just tired of losing trades, you come to the right place, guys. Okay, so let's continue on here. We're going to take a look at Euro JPY. What's going on with Euro JPY at this point? Seems like we're coming to this major level of structure here, but let's take a look at the weekly, monthly. Where are we here? Yeah, so we might actually see Euro JPY actually push to the upside. So we've kind of been, we were trending to the downside. We've kind of been slightly ranging here at this point. So I might expect Euro JPY to come and retest these highs over here at this level, I would say. So we still have a lot of move to the upside. However, also we are looking at price create these higher lows. So we are starting to change our overall direction for Euro JPY. This is the monthly time frame as well too, and the monthly is looking pretty bullish. So if we narrow it down to the weekly, again, very bullish overall on the weekly. If we narrow it down to the daily as well, guys, we are kind of breaking these highs over here. So I can expect a continuation to the upside for Euro JPY. Just want to see a nice stronger momentum push. We're on the daily here, so I want to see something like this, guys, for your JPY. Continuation to the upside, get a nice pullback to the retest this level structure, and then we can expect a nice continuation to the upside, guys. Okay, Overall expectation for Euro JPY, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Even on the 4 hour, we can see that price is slightly breaking above. However, we do have to keep an eye out for fake outs, because price could do something like this. You see how price is kind of pulling back here? Price could do something like that, and we don't want price to fake us out. So we do have to keep an eye out on that, guys. Welcome to our new members that are just joining in, guys. Welcome to La Familia. Really appreciate you all very much. Like I said, we are here every single day, Monday to Friday, guys, and we're here to help you guys. You know, as our community keeps growing, guys, so appreciate it. Let's go, Jovanim. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name pretty well, but I really appreciate it. Welcome to La Familia. Has subscribed. Let's get it. Gemliden, USD JPY, buy or sell. Gemliden, I just mentioned that a couple minutes ago. Like I said, we are looking at USD JPY at a crucial level at this point. We have been pushing overall to the upside. However, we may see a continuation overall. That's our overall expectation. We don't know until we get a breakout at this point. So right now, price is just stalling, right? I already explained this to you guys. Price is stalling, so we may see a push to the upside. So look, it is kind of pushing to the upside. Now what I want to see, okay, what I want to see, we got a push to the upside, and on the 15 minute, let's see if it closed on the 30. Hasn't closed on the 30 yet. I want to see this 30-minute candle close bullish. If it closes bullish, we wait for the pullback and we get on buys. That's my overall expectation. Seems like it is breaking to the upside. Like I mentioned, we were forming. What is this, guys? What pattern is this? I've taught you guys this in the past. This is an ascending wedge pattern formation, right? Look, we've got the higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and then price is struggling to push above here, but price is starting to narrow until we get a breakout. Typically, when we see a pattern formation like this, we see price break out in the direction of the market, whatever the direction the market is trending. If it's trending bullish, then we see a breakout to the upside bullish, right? That's my overall expectation. However, right now, you do have to keep in mind as traders, just because it's an ascending wedge pattern formation doesn't mean it's going to 100% come up, right? Because it's been trending to the upside. We do sometimes get an ascending wedge pattern formation. Price fails to break above, it actually goes down lower, right? So Pedro, you might be wondering, Pedro, why wait for the 30-minute to close? Well, the 30-minute will be that confirmation. We're already getting a pullback. Look, it's creating a wick. The 30-minute candle close, or the 1 hour, which is better. If it's a higher time frame, it's even better. It's a confirmation to me that it is fully breaking above, and it is going to come back and retest, right? Because as traders, we face so many different outcomes sometimes, right? Where this could just create that wick, and it looked like it was breaking above, but then it could come back down, right? So we wait for the confirmation, guys. Always wait for confirmation, because that's what you guys want. Same thing here, guys. At this point, like I said, we have been in a downwards, trend downwards, kind of like, we have our downwards channel here, or our downwards trend line, sorry, for gold. And let me kind of put it up on the 1 hour so you guys can see, right? So look at that, right? We've been respecting this downwards trend line, right? Price has respected in the past, but obviously overall in the daily, we're also in a downwards trend and downwards trend line, right? So that's kind of my overall expectation overall for gold, right? Like we are getting that pullback. However, the bullish sentiment is starting to die off, and at this point, we like I said, the overall direction is to the downside. And so maybe this pullback is pretty much all said and done at this point, and it is also respecting this trend line. So again, if we look closer for gold, we can see that price. What did it do here? Look, it came out a little bit and then it came back up, back down. It respected this level. Same thing here. Price came here, boom, came back down, right? So it broke out a little bit over the trend line, but remember, the trend line is a zone, right? It's not just the line. It's not a specific area. It's a zone area where we can expect price respects that level area zone, right? So that's something that you have to keep in mind, guys, and I want you guys to keep in mind. It's not the exact line. It's a zone area, right? So that's why we can expect price to slightly go above, you know, and some people, they like to create the zones. It's totally up to you guys. It's how you guys want to do it and structure it yourself. Same with support and resistance, right? Some people like to do it at the wick. Some people like to do it at the, you know, body close. It really depends on your personal preference. As a trader, you will slowly create your edge. You know, everyone has a different way of looking at the markets, but we are all looking at the same thing, which is funny. But it's just the reality of it, guys. So lots of great opportunities for gold. Once we get a push or break below this level of structure, we can look for nice clean sells. We got a nice range area here, and we're talking about, at least we would have, I'll keep you guys in the loop either way too. So we've got about, from here, we've got about almost 300 pip move to the downside, right? So as long as we're able to respect this downwards trend, we can expect gold to start pulling back down. And then if I see a bearish candle formation here and it starts engulfing over here on the higher time frame, then I'm going to tell you guys we're looking for sells. I'll keep you guys in the loop either way. So if you guys haven't already joined our Telegram group, guys, make sure you guys join our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community there, and that's where I do share my analysis if I see something, or I just, you know, share with you guys as much as I can. So Stedco, let's go, brother, let's go. Welcome. Stedco's already part of the family. He also shares, you know, his analysis too with the team. You know, him, Ventek, we've got a couple other traders that you know, they share their ideas, guys. And like I said, you know, I'm not the type of trader or YouTuber that likes to kind of limit you guys. You know what I mean? My whole point is to be able to support you guys, to, you know what I mean? Be able to create a community of like-minded individuals where we can help each other grow. You know what I mean? Some traders don't like people sharing their analysis. I don't mind. You share your analysis, and you guys grow as a community. You know what I mean? And you share your ideas. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. You know what I mean? If I'm just sharing just my side of things, then you guys aren't growing. But if you're like, yo, listen, what do you guys think about this? What do you think about that? You know what I mean? Look at my charts. I like that. I like how you guys can grow between each other and grow together as a bigger family, and level up these markets, guys. So same thing, guys. NAS 100, like I said, look, price from yesterday, I mentioned we're gonna probably come back up and probably reject this level of structure. That's kind of what I'm looking at right now. Overall direction though, for NAS 100, let's take a look at the weekly, is to the downside. We have been trending to the downside. However, like I said, I was expecting price to come back up and retest or create a new lower high, but I think it'll create probably that new lower high if we reject that level here and we continue to go down further. Probably when price comes down to this level of structure, we will see a new lower high, and then maybe price will start ranging, change its overall direction, or continue to go down further. However, like I said, we've been pretty bearish, and you can see this clean trend line. So we may expect some sort of a pullback eventually. We did reject this level or break below this level here at about, what was it, around 113? No, it was 11,281 range. That's where we rejected. So, you know, we failed to hold that level of support. So again, probably see price kind of push back down here if it rejects that level, and then we can see it create a new lower high, guys, for NAS 100. Let's take a look at eurusd. Again, eurusd, we've been trending to the downside. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. We're in a downwards channel. Perfect channel here, guys. Look at that. We were expecting price to respect this level of structure, and it seems like it is, but it seems like it's just ranging right now, guys. It is struggling to push to the upside, but it seems like we may be seeing a final push to the upside because price was ranging for quite some time. We got the strong momentum push. We got a pullback to this level of structure. We were retesting the structure. We are seeing some bullish sentiment here on the 1 hour. We could see that we're finally getting a push. However, I want to see price kind of break above here, the next candle to at least break above this level here. Otherwise, we're just stuck in a range. Okay, we can start looking for buy setups above this level of structure for euro USD. I mean, you could get in earlier so you get a better entry. That could be a possibility, but you just have to keep in mind how much of a range you have here, how much of a stop loss, right? 35 pip stop. and then we can kind of target the highs over here. That would be 53 pips, and then target the overall you know, higher level here, which is about 109 pips overall. That's kind of my overall expectation for Euro USD, but we just kind of, like I said, I want to see at least this candle close bullish. If we get a strong bullish candle close above that level of structure, then we can expect a continuation to the upside. If it doesn't close above these highs over here of 0.97571, then I'm not, again, like I said, price could come back up like it already did here. You can see it there, and then wick back down, right? So we'll just be stuck in a range or in a losing trade. So yeah, so let's continue on, guys. Really appreciate y'all, guys. If you understand that explanation on Euro USD, smash that like button, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel, guys. And in turn, guys, you guys know I'm here for you guys every single day. Let's get it, Stetco. Yes, gold going nuts. Yes, Dixie, let's go. Dixie looks pretty weak. Yes. Let's take a look. Dollar index. Yes, looking pretty weak. Let's take a look at gold again. Oh yeah, there we go. So look, so there we go. We got that wick, that strong wick to this level of structure. However, I was seeing some bearish sentiment, but like I mentioned to you guys, we may see gold come back up and reject this level of structure. What we want to see now for gold is one of two things: gold to respect this level of structure, okay, and then we can see gold reject and come back down, or we see it continue to go higher a little bit. We wait for the retest and we get on the retest for buys and target the highs over here. If that's the case, then we go back. This invalidates our overall bearish sentiment, and it looks like we're kind of back into this range area potentially, right, for gold. So we'll kind of see what ends up happening, guys. Again, patience is key. Not only that, we are kind of, you know, knowing gold, we got that strong push, which is good. But we also have to keep in mind that we might get a wick and we might wick back down, and then that's perfect because then that respects this area of structure, and then that gives us an indication that we are going to continue to go down. Look at this. We've got support. Look, support, multiple areas of support. So this is a major level of structure where price has respected in the past. So that's something we do have to keep in mind, guys, okay? I'm going to delete this here. I don't know what oh, that's just an arrow. Delete this here. We've got way too much going on here, guys. I want to clear the charts for you guys. There we go. That's a little bit more cleaner. Let's take a look at our moving averages. Yeah, so we got a cross of the moving averages here on the 30. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. Okay, we broke above the 50. Still could be a slight fake out. Yeah, it could be, because look, we got a stronger cross here on the 4 hour time frame. This is much more significant. Like I said, we may see a continuation to the upside, and that continuation to the upside for gold could be a touch of this moving average and a huge wick rejection on the higher time frame, and then a continuation to the downside, right? So that's kind of what I may expect, and something that you have to look out for, guys, for gold and what we can expect. You guys are understanding that? Yes, let's go, guys. Let's get those likes up to 30. Let's get it. Smash that like button for me, guys. If you guys understood that explanation, guys, let me know in the chat box below. Or if you're new, guys, introduce yourself. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I read all the comments below in the chat box. Let me know which country you guys are joining us from, and feel free to introduce yourself, guys. Yeah, so we'll keep an eye out on gold. Like I said, we may actually see gold kind of retest the 50 moving average on the higher time frame. So yes, we may see a continuation to the upside for gold. Excuse me, if we see gold break or close above here, slightly push a little bit higher, we might get gold come up a little bit higher, probably to these highs here, and then reject. If we get a rejection, like I said, we get on that pullback, and then we get in on buys for gold, probably target these highs, and then we'll see what ends up happening, guys. We'll kind of go from there, like I mentioned previously. The dollar index is weak. Kind of my next target area is, this is really bearish, guys. It's right over here. Yeah. Yeah, we may expect some sort of a pullback. Yeah, this would be my next target level if price pierces below. We need to see a strong. We need to see this candle close bearish. $30-minute looks juicy, guys, for sells. TP1 would be around here. This is good with oil. We've come to this target level for oil, so I'm expecting oil actually to hold and respect this level of structure and a continuation to the upside for oil. So as long as prices for oil is able to respect this level of structure, we may be looking for buys for oil. Probably set our targets. TP1 would be $89 a barrel and TP2 would be $93 a barrel. Overall target, guys, we are holding this level of support at $85. That's kind of my overall expectation. Let's go, let's go. We've got Big Hit Entertainment. Let's go, Big Hit. Let's get it from Rwanda. Let's get it. Let's go, brother. Welcome, welcome to La Familia. Welcome to the family. USD let's see. We probably broke below, like I told you guys, right? We have to wait for the 30-minute. Yep, we broke below. This is why we wait for confirmations, guys. See that? This is why we wait for confirmations. Because if you would have got impulsively here for buys, look how it created this wick. This is crucial, guys. This is what I'm telling you guys. I teach you guys this all the time. Now we're also getting a rejection of the 20 moving average. Yeah, it's just a waiting game right now for USD/JPY at this point. Euro USD again. We need to see Euro USD break above this range. Otherwise, we're just stuck in a range, guys. Look at that range. Okay. Hope you guys are able to kind of understand how we look at the markets, you know what I mean? So that you guys can apply this with your trading as well. That way you guys are going to be able to learn and level up. Let's go, guys. Guys, we're at 25 likes. Let's get it to 30. I know we're capable. And if you enjoy these live streams, guys, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, guys. Let's get it to 30 likes. Let's go. Okay, so let's continue on here. Odd USD. So odd USD, again, we are kind of at this level here, which is, it is a major level here. If we go on the 1 hour time frame, you know, it has respected this level structure. We did break kind of below. We were ranging for quite some time. And so now, you know, if we break above this level structure, we can start looking for buy setups. We may see something like this happen. Right, that's kind of what we can expect for odd USD. However, we need to see a strong momentum push to the upside. Okay, this is the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour is looking pretty bullish. I just want it to close. I want it to be strong push and close bullish. Then we can get on the pullback. On the pullback, we'll look for buys for odd USD. Okay, I'll keep you guys in the loop as to my overall expectation for odd USD, and we'll kind of go from there, guys. Okay, if we are able to reject this level structure, okay, the price fails to break above, then we start targeting the lows, which would be this area here, and then we've got a nice clean range of about 60 pips. Okay, 59 pips. So that's kind of my overall expectation if we fail to break above, but it seems like we may see a push to the upside because we have been trending bearish for quite some time for AUUSD. So I think, yeah, I think we may start seeing a final push to the upside for AUUSD, and we'll see what ends up happening, guys. Okay, I'll keep you guys in the loop for that. We are also getting a cross of the moving averages here, which is pretty good. Also, we just got a close nice on the 30-minute. So next candle, 30-minute candle, I want to see it nice and bullish. We get on the pullback, and then there you go, bro. There you go, guys. We have a nice, perfect setup. We got this, guys. We got this. Nice, clean look. 15-minute, 30-minute. Yeah, we got a cross. 1 hour again. Strong momentum. Nice. 4 hour. Like I said, we are kind of at a major level here where price needs to probably push back up and start kind of at least start ranging and holding this level of support, right? At least. Okay. You guys understanding the explanation, guys? Yes, yes. Let me know. GJ, we kind of already went over GJ. Similar thing. So we got a push to the upside for GJ. We were looking at buy setups. However, like I said, we may see some sort of a retracement at this point for GJ. Probably to the 20 moving average or this area here before we continue to push higher. We want to see GJ respect this level of structure because right now on the higher time frames, it is looking like it's it could be some sort of a fake out, but I believe it's probably pushing to the upside. But you never know. We may see price do something like this or like this, right, where it comes back up, pulls back and fails, and it comes back into the range. So same thing here, right? It's coming back up right now, yes, but we need to get that pullback, and that pullback will determine if we're going to continue to go higher, right? If we get a pullback and we respect this level of structure and price holds it as a level of support, then we can expect a nice clean continuation to the upside and look at the potential. It doesn't mean it's going to go all the way to the highs over here, but it's got lots of potential of over 749 pips to the upside. All right, guys. That's my overall expectation on GJ. Let's get it. Okay, any questions, guys? Don't be shy, guys. Comment in the chat box below any questions for me. Okay, let's take a look here. USD CHF, we're expecting some sort of a pullback. It seems like it is pulling back here, and kind of we may see a respect of this level of structure to the upside if we go up to the 1 hour. USD CHF and then USD CAD is another one I want to look at, guys. So yeah, it seems like it is respecting this upwards trend line, which is good. And then if we're able to hold this level support, we may see a continuation to the upside. We were expecting a pullback and we got the pullback there, which is good. So I want to see price respect this level of this level of structure here for a clean continuation to the upside. And we could kind of target our highs over here. So even if we target over here, that's about 70 pips, and then we could set our stops here. So this is a nice high probability trade setup, 20 pip stop, nice and tight. So as long as we're not getting the rejection yet, guys, but as long as we get a rejection of this level here and it starts looking like nice heavy wick rejection here on the one candle, we don't even have to wait for the bullish candle, but just getting a nice rejection and close above, then we can get a nice clean entry here, and then we can target the highs over here and potentially even higher, right? So like TP1 we'd be looking at 70 pips. We're not really risking that much at this point. If we were to get in here, you know, we target the highs here, 72 pips, and we only risk 20. So, you know, if I do a full lot in my case, we're looking at $200 risk for a potential 720 pip, 720 profit gain. You know what I mean? And so obviously if you do higher lot sizes, you can make even more, guys. Lots of great potential to make money in the markets, guys. This is a clean example of a nice clean trade setup with a high probability trade setup at this point. You can see that price is respecting this area, this level of structure here, even on the higher time frames. However, we also want to look at the left hand side. Where are we too, right? Because we have kind of broken below, but also this is an area of resistance too, so we have to keep that in mind at this point. So if we're getting rejection, then we can retarget these level highs. If we see that we break below, then we have a nice clean continuation to the downside and looking at good potential sell setups as well. So that's something we do have to keep in mind. We might just kind of lower it down here. That will be our main target level, the highs over here, as our last attempt to the upside, or we might see a push to the upside if we are able to hold that level support of resistance. Overall expectation there. Let's take a look at USD CAD. What's going on with USD CAD here, guys? So we are seeing overall bear sentiment, but let's see where we're at in the higher time frames. Yeah, so we were looking at rejection. You can see that this was an area. Remember I told you guys we got that strong push to the upside. We were seeing a rejection of this level structure. We might have seen a little bit more of a push, but it seems that price is respecting this level structure. Yeah, it is respecting this level of structure. Monthly is looking indecisive, a little bit bearish. Weekly is looking bearish. Daily is looking bearish. And we can expect a potential continuation to the downside at this point. So we may expect some sort of a pullback, and this pullback could be at least to this area here, these lows over here. So that's kind of my overall expectation longer term. Obviously it's going to take a while. We look at the 4 hour here, we want to see a nice clean break of this level structure. If we get a break, wait for a strong momentum push to the downside. Okay, something like this. Retest these highs here, and then a continuation to the downside. TP1 would be around this level here. Let's go. Something like that, guys. You guys see what I'm saying? Yeah, because if you were to get on sells here, even if it's just, remember, you want to have the highest probable setup. You want to have it nice and clean, right? You want it to something like that. And then we'll just wait for now. However, if we get price break above this level, then we're looking for buy setups. But I don't see that right now anytime soon, at least. But I'm going to put it either way. Look for buy setups above this level structure. Sell setups below this level structure here. This is USD CAD, guys. We're on the 4-hour time frame. All right, you guys understanding what I'm seeing here? Yes, yes, let's go. You guys are quiet this morning. Let me know in the chat box, guys, if you're understanding what I'm telling you guys there. Also, smash that like button if you guys understand that explanation there on USD CAD. Let's go. Let's get it. For those of you that haven't or are new, guys, or just joined in, make sure you guys join our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community through there. I'll send the link here, guys. Give me one sec. Also, guys, if you're new to trading or you're just starting out, I suggest you guys look at my other videos, guys. Check out the other live streams that we post. All of my live streams go live on our channel, so make sure you guys join through there as well. So look forward to seeing you guys in the Telegram group, but also look forward to seeing you guys watch the videos. If you guys watch the previous videos or whatever the case is and you find it helpful for whatever reason, comment below in the videos. Let me know, guys. I do read the comments, guys, so I really do appreciate it. And you know, like I said, we're here to help. And guys, if you have any questions or whatever the case is, just let me know. Let me know. Even if I don't respond right away, whatever the case is, you know, we're always kind of here to support each other. We've got a comment here from another member here. Perform me. Appreciate your time and efforts. Hey, really do appreciate that, man. Really do appreciate the love. And yeah, no, like I said, you know, it's been a long 6 years, my whole overall trading journey as a whole. And like I said, I want to be able to give back, guys. I want to be able to, you know, if I could provide some sort of value to someone, you know what I mean? And being able to do these lives is fun. I know this morning you guys are really quiet, so it is what it is. You know, some mornings, you know, the team's a little bit quiet, but it's all good. It's just fun overall, guys. This is my overall expectation for USD CAD. And we'll see what ends up happening, guys. I'll keep you guys in the loop if we get a nice clean break, and then we can look for nice clean setups, sell setups for USD CAD. AuDCAD, again, remember what I told you guys, we're kind of at a major level of structure on AuDCAD. You can see that this is a major level structure. So it seems like we may be getting a fake out and it might be pushing back into the range, which is good, because then if we get a break above this range level, then we can look for nice clean buy setups. It has been trending bearish for quite some time. CHF-JPY, yes, we got a break above. Remember, look, this was at the beginning of the live stream. I mentioned that we were looking for a break above, and we got a nice clean push to the upside. We're also, look at this clean, respectable trend line. Look, price has respected this level of structure multiple times, guys. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is straight value. What I explained to you guys is straight gold, right? Look, we got the high, we've got the lower high, we've got a higher high, we've got a lower high, we've got a higher high, we've got a lower high. We can expect price to continue to go higher, right? So at this point, we don't want to get impulsively at this point. We want to see price kind of respect and close above this level, so we're getting that push like we were expecting anyways. So just want to see this candle close, want to wait for that pullback, retest. If we get a nice clean retest, then we can expect a nice continuation to the upside. So when we get price come back down, guys, what we want to see is price hold this level of support. If price holds that level of support, then we can look for nice clean buys to the upside, and that's kind of my overall expectation for CHF JPY, guys. Okay, keep you guys in the loop either way, and we'll kind of go from there as to what I'm expecting for CHF JPY. Lots of good trading potentials, guys. Lots of great opportunities in the markets, guys. But remember to always be patient, and then always be consistent, guys. As long as you guys are consistent, as long as you guys show up every single day, which you do, is you guys will see the results, guys. Trust me, if you follow everything I teach here in the channel, guys, you will see results. You know, like I said, even on Telegram group, you'll see people that have been following me for quite some time, and they've been able to see a change in their trading. I'm not saying this because, oh, it's because it's me, you know what I mean? It's Pedro. No. I'm saying this just because genuinely, guys, when you are consistent, when you stick to, let's say, one community, or you stick to one person, if you like the way I trade, you like the simplified approach, then I suggest, guys, like I said, watch all my previous live streams, guys. Go on the live streams, go on my channel, look at my other previous live streams, and you know what I mean? Just watch it to the very end, guys. Trust me, you'll see us catch live trades in our live streams. Sometimes we won't catch anything, but at least you'll learn something. You know what I mean? Because remember, guys, sometimes the markets will give us stuff, sometimes the markets won't give us anything, and we don't want to force the markets. We don't want to force anything, because then we get in a crappy trade and it's just horrible. You know what I mean? It's just completely brutal. We don't want that, right? So I'll keep you guys in the loop with this. This is looking like a nice clean setup here on CHF JPY. AuDCAD, we're kind of breaking up back into that range. So again, we're kind of you know, in the same position here. USD CAD, again, we're getting a bearish sentiment. Nice. As long as price respects this level here, then we may see a continuation to the upside. If price breaks below this level structure, we can start looking for sell setups, okay? But we need to break this low first for us to start looking or considering sell setups on USD CAD. We need to break this low. That's crucial, guys. This low here. If price doesn't break below that low, we're just stuck in a range, okay? We need to break below, and we start creating a new lower low, and then that's the confirmation that we may see that plus all the other confirmations, the confirmation to the downside, that we can start, you know, putting our moving averages if we'd like, you know, kind of look at the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is looking like it's slightly crossing, broke below the 50 moving average on the 1 hour. 30 minute, how's the 30 minute looking? Okay, looking like a nice clean cross. Perfect. Now we just need to see price respect this level here, and if we see a nice continuation, like I said, then we want to see price break below. You know, it's all about confluence and having everything in confluence working together, guys. You know, your confirmations, your trading plan, how you're going to approach the markets, kind of overall just looking at the markets at that simplified approach. I hope you guys are understanding, you know, how I'm explaining everything, guys, and I really do appreciate the love and support I've received, guys. So let's get it. Let's go. We got Tom Brooks, great analysis. Let's go. We got Tony. Let's go. You're my number one, Pedro. Let's go. Appreciate you sharing your knowledge with us. Hey, man, I appreciate it, brother. Like I said, you know, I'm here to support you guys as much as possible, and I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to be able to, you know, see success in your trading journey. Remember, guys, and you know, just like a little bit of you know, advice, don't go so hard on yourself. You know what I mean? Everything takes time. Nothing is you know, overnight. It takes hours and hours of dedication, hours and hours of your personal time to get to where you like to be. You know what I mean? Even myself, I feel like I'm not even at the place where I'd like to be, you know, in my trading goals. I would love to be trading much more higher lot sizes and stuff like that. But again, it takes time, and you have to be patient, and you have to be persistent. As long as you guys show up every day, you guys will be able to finally one day see results. So perfect potential trade setup here, guys. We'll let it run, we'll let it do its thing. Let's take a look at odd New Zealand again. We're kind of just really choppy price action here. Yeah, I kind of just want to stay out. I'm not really, this is not the type of price action I like to trade. We may see price kind of hold this level of support potentially, so we'll see what ends up happening here. We're kind of at a major level here. We may see price range for odd New Zealand for a little bit, and then we may see a breakout to the downside or to the upside. We just got to wait and see what ends up happening with this range. So that's kind of my overall expectation there for odd New Zealand. Let's take a look at USD CHF. So USD CHF, we were looking at a continuation to the upside potentially. However, we were also, like I mentioned to you guys, at a major level of structure. So we may see a potential break, and that's kind of what we're seeing here at this point. We were trending to the upside. Again, we didn't get in this trade. This was just a potential push to the upside once more. So we could see that we are breaking below, which is good, because what does this mean? Well, this means that we can get in on potential sell setups. Well, what do we look for? Well, this is also the next kind of target area I may expect price to potentially come down to. So what I want to see here for USD CHF is we're getting that strong momentum push. Probably see it come down maybe a little bit lower to this area here, maybe, or a little bit lower, right? Give me 1 second. Strong momentum push, pullback, and then a continuation to the downside. Okay, that's why I have these levels marked off for a reason, guys. Okay, that's kind of what we're looking at. We were expecting maybe one more push, but again, this is also a major level of structure, so we do have to keep that in mind. Okay, guys. Overall, again, good potential trade setup already lining up. Moving averages, let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, probably might see price come back down, retest the 50 on the higher time frames. 30-minute, we got a cross of the moving averages here. This would have been also a nice clean entry. Yeah, so we got a cross. Again, we may see a continuation to the downside, and then we just wait for the pullback, and then we get on the pullback on sells. We'll see what ends up happening though, because price could do anything at any given time. Price could be melting, and then it could create a wick and then come back in, right? So we don't know. We just got to be patient, guys, and always manage our risk and not just get into a trade just to get into it. Okay, guys? Always remember, you want to manage your risk. You don't want to just be getting into trades just because, you know, you just feel like it, or it's looking like a buy or it's looking like a sell, right? Otherwise, we're just gambling, right? We don't want to be gambling, guys. Let's go. Black tea's done. Let's get it, guys. Guys, if you understood that explanation, guys, let me know in the chat box below if you understood that explanation. Also, smash that like button for me. Let's get it to 30 likes. We're at 27 likes right now. Let's go, team. We got this. I know we're capable. And like I said, if you enjoyed that explanation there on USD CHF, I really do appreciate it, guys. It does support the channel. Let's get it. Yes. Also, leave some fire emojis, guys, in the chat box below if you guys are understanding. We got Tony. Let's go. Let's go. We got those fire emojis. Let's get it. Overall natural gas. where are we with natural gas? We're at this kind of major level of support, guys. We can see that price has respected this level of structure multiple times in the past. If we look at the weekly, you know, it has respected this area of structure. You know, at this point, we need to see what price ends up doing, if it's going to hold this level of support or if it's going to range for a little bit. And if it starts ranging, we wait for a breakout, guys. Very, very simple, straightforward as to kind of what we're looking at for now. Euro JPY, let's take a look at Euro JPY daily, weekly. Again, it's looking bullish to me, and we are just getting a strong momentum push. We can expect price to come back up at least to these highs over here. I mean, the next high would be here. I would say at least price to come up to these highs over here, potentially. And then we have been also creating higher lows at this point. Yeah, it's looking pretty bullish. Weekly, daily is looking bullish. We had that pullback, then price came up. Nice. Yeah, we're breaking above these highs here at this point. We may see price probably pull back, but that pullback will only be probably for a continuation to the upside. Yeah. Right, so we might get a pullback here. It'll probably look something like this. Get a pullback. If we hold this level of support, we get in on buys here, guys, and then a continuation to the upside. Okay, this is kind of what my overall expectation for your JPY is, because we are looking at a potential push to the upside. We are still trending to the upside on the higher time frames, guys. So yeah, overall expectation there for your JPY. We got some sort of a pullback potentially if price is ready to exhaust. We might get a push even higher. We don't know. We've got Ambos, Euro USD. Yeah, not sure what you're trying to say, man. Do you want me to look at it? Or... if you guys throw just the pair like that, guys, I can't, like, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Alright guys, so Euro USD, we got a breakout to the upside. Like I mentioned, guys, we were looking at a breakout to the upside. We broke above this buy level setup. So now what we want to do, don't worry, don't freak out. You guys have to be patient, okay? You guys have to wait for the pullback. We want to be patient as traders. We don't want to be impulsive. Remember, thought process, sit back, breathe, get yourself a nice matcha tea. You guys know what's good, and take a break. It is what it is. We were looking at buys anyways. Remember I told you guys from here, right? Remember? And we were ranging, so that's fine. What do we wait for? We wait for the pullback at this point. This is still good. We wait for the pullback at this point, okay, for Euro USD. And when we get a pullback, a slight little pullback, we could potentially look for a nice clean buy entry, okay? So it is what it is. Again, you could get in on a little bit more of a higher risk setup, or you just wait it out. Wait for the pullback, retest of this level of structure, because it did break above, and we usually always have a retest, guys. So wait for the retest, and then we can look for nice clean buys. You can see we already have everything lined up here. There's over 130 pip move here anyways. And so, even still, we may have like about 100 pips left. So lots of great potential for this pair. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at there. Guys, if you enjoyed this explanation, you guys can see it's literally, beginning of the live stream, guys. My overall bias, my overall analysis went exactly as predicted, guys. You guys could see that, right? So what is it? It's just having patience. It's all about, you know, sticking with your plan, right? It's all about being disciplined, right? So if you guys enjoyed that explanation, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, we've got Ambos. Thank you. Hey, no problem, man. No problem anytime. I hope you guys are understanding this. So we'll take a look at what we can look at there. So yeah, that's overall expectation on EURUSD, like I said. But again, we might get that pullback. If we get that pullback, guys, we're getting a nice clean entry on EURUSD on the pullback. I'll keep you guys in the loop either way. So like I said, if you guys haven't joined our Telegram group, guys, that's where I'm going to let you guys know. Okay, so we've got Ambos. What about GBP US? Let's take a look at GBP US. So GBP US, we did have a move exactly how we expected it here at this point. We were looking for GBP US to continue to go a little bit higher, and so we did get Friday kind of hold this level of support, and we are getting a continuation to the upside. 4 hours looking bullish at this point. Like, it looks like it's potentially going to continue to go a little bit higher, might create some sort of a wick. Sorry, not 100% bullish, but like overall, like not bearish yet. However, we may see a pullback down. At this point, I want to see price come back up to these level highs. If price for GBP US comes a little bit higher to this level structure, we can start looking for sell setups at this level structure here for GBP US. So I may expect a potential continuation to the upside if we're not able to pull back down. If we pull back down, then we look at a possible double top formation for a continuation to the downside. We are at a crucial level on the higher time frame. So if we look at even like the weekly, or sorry, we take a look at the weekly or the daily, we are trending to the downside. And same thing here in the daily time frame. You guys can see I have my levels marked off here. You can see that it is a clear overall direction to the downside. But however, we have been creating, we failed to create a new lower low, so we're starting to create a new higher low, and so this is kind of a breaking point where we may see price kind of push up. If it breaks above this level structure, we might start seeing new highs for GBP US, which will kind of go in coordination with kind of our GJ for potential pushes to the upside, all that type of stuff. So it kind of all just falls into place. Yeah, you know, that's kind of our over expectation. Like I said, for GJ, I was looking at a continuation to the upside. We are breaking above. However, we may see a retracement, so we'll see what ends up happening, guys. I'll keep you guys in the loop. So again, if we get a double top formation here, we may see price come back down probably to these lows, but we are expecting some sort of a breakup, because on the higher time frames at this point, like I said, we are at a crucial level. We have failed to create a new lower low, and we created a new higher low at this point, and price is starting, you can see my trend line here, starting to shift its overall direction, and it's looking a little bit much more clear, starting to create some sort of a wedge pattern formation. We don't know yet, so we'll see what ends up happening, guys, at this point. That's kind of what I'm looking at GU for now, guys. Yeah, if you guys understand that explanation, guys, smash that like button for me, guys. We are at 29 likes. Let's get it to 30, guys. I know we're capable. Wow, I'm at 798 subscribers, guys. Let's get it to 800. If you guys are new here, guys, trust me, you will learn a lot. We come live. I come live every single day, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I also do sometimes come in on the evenings to surprise you guys and, you know, support you guys, because I know sometimes not everyone can come in the mornings because of work or whatever the case is. So I do also do sometimes in the evenings. However, the evenings is more of depending on if I'm able to come by. However, in the mornings when I'm here every single time in the mornings, that is consistent. I'm always here every single time in the mornings at 7 a.m. So that is something that you can always find me here at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you guys are, you could probably go on Google and search up 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it'll kind of link up to your local time. and go from there. So like I said, we have people from all over the world, guys, around all over the world. Australia, we have people from India, we have people from South Africa, we have people from Europe, Greece. We have had people from Morocco, people from Portugal, people from Spain, all over the place, guys. Florida, the States, California, Canada. So appreciate you guys very much. Appreciate all the support I've received, and you know what I mean, it does come a long way. So like I said, guys, I really appreciate you all very much, and if you guys do enjoy these live streams, make sure you guys join the family. Okay, guys, so I'm pretty much almost gonna call it a day before I leave here, guys. Let me know. We're almost at our 800 subscribers, so we need 2 more subscribers to get to 8. I don't know, are we capable, guys? Can we do it? Let me know. We got performing. USD CAD is turning for buy. Let's go. Okay, so let's go. Ambrose, lots from India. Let's go, brother. Let's go. yes, let's go. Okay, so let's take a look here. So GBPUSD, we are getting a push to the upside. Like I said, stronger momentum push. Like I said, overall was expecting it to probably come up to these highs. Otherwise, it was starting to look like a double top formation, potentially on the higher time frame, but I am expecting it to retest these highs. Overall entry though, like, you know what I mean, at this point it's not a good entry. You want to get on the lows here, right? So it is what it is. We will catch other opportunities like we have in the past. Let's take a look at USD CAD. So USD CAD, it seems like it is holding this level of support. So what we want to see, again, like anything, guys, what do we look for? Market moves in waves, so we wait for a pullback. However, we may see price come back up to this level structure, okay, for USD CAD. And what I want to see now at this point for USD CAD is price to do something like this. It'll start pulling back, and then we want to see price, if price is able to reject this level structure, this area here at 1.37932, we can expect price to continue to go down further and potentially break below this level area here to target our lower area level here, down over here, guys. Okay, so that's kind of my overall expectation for USD CAD. If you want, you could start looking at buy setups, but again, we don't know yet if it's going to hold. We want to wait, at least I would say wait for the 30-minute candle to close bullish, and then we can start looking for buy setups above this level structure, okay? But wait for this candle to close at least the 30 minutes to start turning bullish, and then we can look for buy setups. And again, let's take a look at what kind of range we have here. This would be slightly, so it's about 39 pips, okay? So something that we may be looking at for price to do, but just be mindful, guys. Be mindful, okay? Mikhail Slim, what do you think when GU can fill weekend gap? I don't know. Like, we'll have to see what ends up happening, to be honest with you. Okay, we're getting rejection there, which is good. We'll end up and see what ends up happening, guys, with GU at this point. Yeah, it's at a for sure for GU. I'm expecting it for sure to come up to these highs at this point. We may get some sort of wick, and then it might come back down and create some sort of a potential double top, but again, I don't really see it creating a double top here at this level. I see it kind of coming up to these highs over here, and then we may see a fall back down. So I could probably see GU do something like this, come back up to these highs, reject, probably come back down because this is a clean area, and then we might see price come back up and finally break above, start trending to the upside, potentially, right? And then this could go both ways, right? Price could come back down here, right? Come back up, create some sort of a double top on the higher time frames or something, and then break below. We don't know yet, right? Or it could come back down super bearish and then create a retest and then continue to go down further, right? We don't know yet, guys, and that's why we just have to kind of wait and be patient and see what is going to end up happening here for GBPUS.
but overall sentiment is bullish. Like I said, even with GJ is overall bullish. Look at this, guys. Like I told you guys, we have a huge range of 749 pips. We are kind of breaking above. I want to see this candle close here on at least the 4 hour or the 1 hour. And you know, and I'm expecting some sort of a pullback and retest of the structure. And I want to make sure that price for GJ is able to respect this level of structure. And then we can look for nice clean buys to the upside for GBPUS and most of the British pound pairs. That's my overall expectation as a whole, guys, and we'll kind of take a look and see what ends up happening. Okay, same with GBP-AUD. GBP-AUD seems like it is slightly struggling a little bit to go down below at this point, so we may see price kind of push above. We don't know, but we're at a major level of structure here, so it is respecting this level of structure. It is ranging right now at this given time, so we'll just have to ride it out, guys, and wait it out and see what ends up happening. All right, guys, we're at 29 likes right now, guys. Let's get it to 30. We're so close. We just need one more like, and we're 2 subscribers away from 800. Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, we reached it. 330 likes. Let's go, guys. So yeah, so welcome to all the subscribers, welcome to all the new family members. Appreciate you all very, very much. We've got EURUSD going exactly as predicted, guys. So now my overall expectation, EURUSD is probably going to come up to these highs here, and I want to see a retest now. So I want to see GJ come back down, retest this level structure here. Okay, it's probably, like I said, it's going to continue to go higher here, retest, and then we can expect a nice clean continuation to the upside, and we can get in on over here, and then we got a nice clean push of about 102 pips. We set our stops just below here at a 15 pip. So this is the type of risk reward, man. Like, this is what I'm talking about, right? Higher probability trade, at this point. And yes, like we were looking at the beginning of the live streams, we were looking at buys here. I remember we were in this range, and I told you guys you could get in on buys here at this level. However, we may be stuck in a range. Overall, we are up 50 pips, and we were literally looking at risking maybe about 20 pip stop. So overall as well, this trade setup went exactly as we would expect. So that's really cool. But again, I'm waiting for the retest. Let's wait for the pullback, and then we can get in on a nice cleaner entry, guys. That's my overall expectation there for EURUSD. And like I said, lots of great potential, guys, to the upside short term. And then we can kind of profit from there, guys, and we'll go ahead. Guys, we're at 799 subscribers, guys. We need one more subscriber, and we're at 800. Who's going to be that lucky subscriber? And we're going to give him a nice shout out here. If you just got to let me know if that was you. We'll know. Whoever subscribes right now and joins the family, we got an amazing community here anyway. So look forward to seeing you guys join our family, guys. Also, those that just joined, remember, guys, to hit that little notification bell, guys, and hit all notifications so you get notified whenever we're live. The good thing is you won't be notified that much because I come in every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. but also in the evening. So max, you'll get 2 notifications a day, but it's nice because that way you don't miss out. Okay, we've got Big Entertainment Headline. Yo, thanks for everything. I appreciate you, Pedro FX. Let's go, brother. Appreciate you as well. Thank you for the support and joining in. And like I said, I hope you're able to learn. I hope you're gaining value. That's the whole objective, is I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to level up in your trading. And like I said, I wanted to create an awesome community of traders here. So Ambrose, hey, can you help me out with US30? Yeah, okay, let's take a look at US30 here for you, no problem. So US30, we was ranging here last night, but let's remove everything and start fresh. So US30 is starting to pull back. We have reacted to this level of structure here, because this was kind of a level where we saw US30 hold a level of support on the weekly. It is starting to look a little bit bullish. However, we have to be a little bit mindful that we have been in a downwards trend for quite some time. So we may see US30 probably push up a little bit higher, but it'll probably come up to these highs and we may see some sort of a rejection at this level of structure. Is it a good entry right now? No, I don't recommend getting in at this point. It is a little bit too late, because at this point, if we look into it now, right, we are kind of just ranging. We're stuck at this ranging area here. And so we may see kind of US30 potentially come up to these highs here. But again, what guarantees that price will come up to these highs? We don't know yet, right? Yeah, it is ranging at this point. This is not an ideal area. If we come up to these highs here and we see price reject this high here, then we can expect a nice continuation to the downside, right? If we're getting nice clean rejection, bearish candle formation, we can expect a sells of the high of this range, and then that'd be a much better entry. But if you get on buys here and then price is actually rejecting this level here because it does have some support and a little bit of support, and let's say this creates a wick and it comes back down, then you're in a loss, right? You're already losing there. So we just gotta wait it out, guys, and see what ends up happening. For US30, no trade setups at the moment. Like I said, we may just see it come up to these highs. If you want to get in on buys, you can, but again, it's not, it's really high risk at this point. Really high risk. Yeah, we might get a slight little pullback, and then if this pullback holds, then you can get on a buy, right? So again, this is not financial advice, but that's kind of what I'm looking at there as a whole for US30, guys. If you guys understood that explanation, guys, smash that like button for me. Let's get it. We are at 7.99. 7.99, guys. My goodness. Can we get it to 8? Can we get to 800 subscribers? Can we get our family growing? Our family is growing. That is correct. Remember, guys, as traders, patience is key. So we want to be patient. We don't want to just get in impulsively. We don't want to just get in on buys just because it seems like a buy. You know what I mean? Always wait for a pullback. Always wait for price to come back up, come back down, because price will always pull back. Do you see what I'm saying here, guys? With USD JPY, we were looking at buys, right? Well, we weren't looking at buys, but it was looking like buys, and I told you guys, wait for the 30-minute candle to close. What did we get? What did we get, guys? Price melted against this overall bias. If we were looking at buys, remember what I told you guys, we weren't looking at buys, but I said we need to see a candle close above for us to consider a retest, and then we would have looked at buy setups above this level. Look, price ended up melting below, like I explained before, and look at this. We kind of broke below this upwards trend line, and now we're kind of retesting this potential trend line. If we reject this level of structure here on USD JPY, we can look for potential sell setups, and again, this is the 15-minute time frame. So what I want to see is USD JPY reject this level here, and we can look for a potential continuation to the downside. So I want to see price come up to this level here and reject this level of structure. If we're seeing bearish candle formations at this level of structure, then we can see our TP1 target below here at 148,600, and then we can start looking for a continuation of sells to the downside. But I need to see price reject this level of structure. It needs to reject this level of structure for a continuation to the downside. Okay, guys? Please understand that. Don't just get in on sells here at this point, because this could just be a complete fake out and a potential continuation to the upside. It does happen. It has happened in the past. So again, we're not looking at sells or buys just yet. We need to see price reject this level of structure, and then if we get that nice clean rejection, I'm looking for sells. Okay. We will continue to monitor this and we'll go from there. Plus the range isn't that much, so if we were to get in here, the range is only 14 pips, so this is not the type of trade setup you want to be getting anyways. Let's go. Let's get it, guys. Yes, we got some people commenting here. Thank you so much from M on both. Let's go, let's get it. No problem, brother. Let's go, let's get it. Appreciate the love. We've got Tony here. Yes, let's do it, guys. Let's support Pedro. He deserves it. His time is valuable, and we've been learning a lot since I joined this channel. Hey, Tony, appreciate the love, man. Really do. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the members, all the new family members that are just joining in, guys. You guys know we're here live every single day in the mornings at 7 a.m. So really appreciate all the love and support, guys. Got the wifey there supporting as well. Let's go, baby, let's go. So yeah, guys, we're gonna continue on and see kind of what we're looking at, and I'm gonna just stick around for a few more minutes. I do have a few things I have to catch up on, and yeah, that's my overall expectation, guys. We're at 799 subscribers, guys. Can we get it to 800? Can we get it to 800? Let's see if we can get to 800 subscribers, guys, before I leave. We've got one more person. Who's that lucky person that's going to join this amazing family? We don't know. So let's continue on, guys, here. If you enjoyed that explanation, smash that like button for me, guys. I really do appreciate it. It does support the channel as well. Let's continue on here. Gbpusd again, pushing above. GJ. Nice, pushing above. We should expect some sort of a pullback soon. Gbpusd again, pushing above. We got a nice rejection of that level structure. USD CAD. Nice, so USD CAD is holding this level here that I mentioned. Now we want to see a pullback, and then if we get a pullback, we can expect a continuation to the downside, guys. Okay, we need to see price respect this level of support. Then we can expect a continuation to the upside temporarily, and then a continuation to the downside potentially. That's gonna be my overall expectation there. Odd New Zealand is really ranging right now. Overall choppy price action, guys. It's not the price action you want to be trading in. It's just very choppy. You know what I mean? You don't want to be trading this, guys. You want to stay out of a market condition that looks like that. This is the type of condition you want to stay out of, guys. You don't want to be trading these type of market conditions, okay? Let's go, guys. Let's go, let's get it. Let me know, guys, in the chat box below if you have any questions, any further questions for me before we call it a day, before we call it a morning. Oh, also, guys, make sure you guys join our free Telegram group, guys. We have an amazing community there, guys. We have an amazing community of traders there. We are consistently active in our Telegram group as well, guys. So I really look forward to seeing you guys join the Telegram family there as well. Okay, so I got a couple more comments here. So Nas 100 sell. We just gotta wait, but we're at a pretty much crucial point right now. So for Nas, okay, yes. Do you guys remember I told you guys let's wait for the full pullback? We got the pullback, guys. We got the pullback since yesterday. Let's go. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? This is like, it's weird. It's weird, but it's funny enough that you're able to understand how the market moves, and it's crazy to be like, yep. We got that we're gonna expect it to pull back. I literally told you guys when we got in, even since last night, yesterday, this range box was here because I was like really like just slow, obviously. And then I was like, guys, I'm expecting a pullback to these highs. Now, no, I'm not looking for sells yet. We want to wait and see what price does. We need to see a rejection of this level structure here, guys. Please pay close attention. We need to see rejection of this level structure. If we get a bearish engulfing candle at this area level here on the 30-minute or 1 hour, at least the 30 or 15-minute, then we can start looking for sells. But as of right now, it's looking pretty bullish, so we need to see a rejection of this level structure. Okay guys, keep that in mind. Don't get in on buys either guys, because that would be a super high risk trade. That's kind of my expectation there guys. If you understood that explanation or you enjoy these live streams, let's get it guys. Let me know. Smash that like button for me. Let's get it. Tom Brooks, let's go brother. Odd CAD engulfing candle on the 30-minute on minor resistance. Okay, would you sell? Let's take a look. Odd CAD. Let's take a look at that for you, Tom. Odd CAD. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got a nice rejection guys. Yeah, I would look at nice clean sells at this point, but just manage your risk guys. Please manage your risk heavily. This is nice. Why? Because we got a nice rejection of this level of structure on the higher time frame, like the 30-minute. It's not like the 5-minute or 15-minute. The 1 hour as well, we got a nice wick rejection. So this candle, I would personally, this is my personal opinion, is I would wait for this candle to close. If it closes bearish, then we got this guys. We can expect a continuation to the downside. Ideally we'd like it to be engulfing, to be honest, but even on the 30-minute, if we get the 30-minute engulfing, then we can expect a nice continuation to the bottom of this area here. Yeah, that would be our target one. Obviously it would probably go a little bit lower, but TP1 would be at this level. Yeah, so we got the close guys. We got the close. We're looking at 27 pip range. Let's see how much you would be risking. So even if you risk it just a little bit above and you put a 20 pip stop and you target the bottom here, it's 28 pips. Not the most ideal setup, I'll be honest with you, but it's got potential. Let's take a look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, 4 hour. I would do it like a tight stop, and I would do something like 15 pip stop, and then target the lows here at about 30 pips. It's not bad, not a bad setup. Something like that. I know it has potential to go down lower. Most likely it'll go the same amount that it pushed down here. That's kind of my overall target here. Right, so overall target will probably be about 75 pips. This will be just TP1, right? So here we would move our stop loss to break even and take partial profits and let our runners run. That's kind of what we would do, right? Overall, that's kind of my expectation. But again, right, remember the market's all about probabilities, guys, right? And we don't want to just get into a trade just to get in impulsively, right? But overall, we are getting that rejection. So everything's kind of lining up. Let's take a look at our moving averages. Let's see what our moving averages are doing here on the 30-minute. Yeah, see, we might get a push above 4 hour. Okay, we're in a downwards trend. Okay, we got a cross here before. We are rejecting the 50. Okay, on the 1 hour, we are getting rejection. 30-minute, we got a nice engulfing bearish candle close. However, we are kind of getting price reacting here. Most likely, it usually creates a wick fill. Creates a wick and then it goes back down. But that's what I'm saying. We just wait for the entry. Wait patiently, guys. We don't want to get impulsively into a trade. Because we also do have to keep in mind, in the bigger picture, we are in a major level of support, right? We do have to keep that in mind for OddCAD. We are at a major level of support, guys. Okay, so that's something we do have to keep in mind here, guys. Once this candle starts wicking a little bit below, then we can expect a potential continuation to the downside. We'll see, guys. Kind of that's not a bad potential trade setup. It is a little bit more higher risk, but again, as long as you're okay and understand that if you were to get in here, you're risking about 15 pips. If price comes up, that's it. You move out, that's it. Move on to the next. It is what it is, right? You just have to be aware of that, guys. Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of what's going on here. Euro USD. We'll wait for the pullback. I think we have a nice clean setup lining up for EURUSD as well. I look forward to EURUSD, guys, for a nice clean continuation to the upside. Let's go. It's gonna be a nice trade setup, guys. I'll let you guys know in the Telegram group on EURUSD as well, or any other trade setups I may see. All right, guys, we're at 31 likes at this point, and we are at 799 subscribers, guys. Can we get it to 8 before I leave? Let's go. We got one more subscriber we need to get to 8. We are so close. Okay, Tom Brooks, thanks Pedro. You have taught me to wait, and I am waiting, and I have found that successful. Let's go, brother. I'm super happy to hear that, and no, that's awesome. That's awesome, and like I said, you know, you learn to be patient in the markets. You learn to not be as impulsive, because you know we've all been there. I was there when I first started as well, to get in impulsively on trades, and then you realize that damn, price is not going in my favor, and so you just have to be patient. Once you kind of see price respecting that certain level that you're looking at, then that's that extra confirmation to be like, okay, now I feel more comfortable getting in. Now price is actually respecting what we're looking at. So take a look at this, guys. We are getting a rejection exactly where we were predicting, guys. Take a look at that. We got a rejection of this level of structure. Remember, I told you guys, we're going to see price come back up. It came back up, and look what it just did, guys. A rejection of this level of structure exactly as predicted. Shout out to Young Kevin. Let's go, Young Kevin. Let's go. Young Kevin has subscribed to the family, and he is the 800th subscriber. Let's get it, guys. Huge shout out to Young Kevin. Let's get it. You guys know what's good. Young Kevin, don't forget, oh my god, don't forget to hit the notification bell and hit all notifications, all right, brother? That way you get notified when we're live in the evenings as well. Jamal Liddon, GBPUS, buy or sell, my friend, we will have to wait and see. As of right now, like I told you guys for GBPUS, let's see what's going on here. So it seems like we are getting that wick rejection. Remember, I told you it may look like a double top formation, potentially. Maybe we aren't going to get this high up here, so that's fine. If that's the case, then no problem. We can see price potentially come back down. We do have a little bit of resistance here as well, too. So it does move along here. We'll keep an eye out and see what ends up happening, guys. We'll see what ends up happening here, guys, for GBPUS. Let's get it, guys. We've got Nancy. Nancy has subscribed as well to the family. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Okay, so that is all for today, guys. That's all for this live stream. I do have to get a fresh cut. My barber is waiting for me. And I really appreciate you all very, very much. Thank you for all of you guys that have been supporting the channel and have been a part of the family from the very beginning. Appreciate all the love, appreciate all the support, guys. And maybe if you guys are new, like I said, and you're looking to learn a little bit more, guys, watch our previous live streams, guys. Skip the first 5-10 minutes and literally continue to watch the entire live stream, guys, and you will see how we catch trades live and how we're able to, you know, look at the markets, guys. So even though I'm leaving now, it's okay. I'll probably be coming later tonight in the evening. Remember, mornings I'm always here. Evenings is when it's dependent, right? Evenings is when I you know, do the surprise live streams, but I find myself, a lot of people do enjoy both live streams, so I try to be fair and come in twice a day. So yeah, so make sure you guys watch my previous videos. Comment below if you watch a live stream. Let's say you watch one of my older live streams or whatever and you find some sort of value, guys, let me know in the chat box, in the comment below in the video. Comment, let me know, Pedro, you know what, I enjoyed this live stream or whatever, or hey bro, like you know, or if you have a question, just let me know, because I do read it. I get notified on this, and obviously I know sometimes it's a lot, but I do read the comments, guys. So I really appreciate you guys joining the family. Like I said, we're live every single day, Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Look forward to seeing you guys later tonight. I might surprise you all, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. Also, all the new members, make sure you guys join our Telegram group. Amazing family that we have built of you know, a large community of traders there, and we share our ideas and analysis on there, guys. So yeah, that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing